guys, what is the crack? Set to do this emergency broadcast. Chat a little bit about what's going on. It's been some 2 days in crypto. I've never seen anything like it. I've had a couple of videos out already, so no doubt you've got the warnings, but I'll just give you a little update as to what's going on so far and what you might need to do to protect yourself, protect your retirement, protect your assets, protect your crypto, protect your Bitcoin. Welcome to the channel. Just while people are hopping on the live, I will say, join the community. All right, check out these t-shirts. Do you like them? Bitcoin, more time, more money. I was also going to put more freedom on it. I got these made up. You'll be able to buy them soon if you want one, if you want to look as cool as me. Hit the like button, become part of the community, subscribe to the channel, say hello, and don't forget as well, ignore all the scammers in the comments. They'll be impersonating me, they'll be reaching out to you, asking you to trade. Listen guys, I'll tell you this, right? I'll just cut to the chase. Traders are losers, okay? You don't take it personally if you're a trader, and you're a great trader, all right? But you're a loser. I'm kidding. 90% of traders are losers, though. That's just the statistics. 90% of people who trade lose their money. So I certainly won't be encouraging you to do that. Yeah, Bitcoin with Dinny, we take people from the 90% failure rate and we flip them into an investor where we are able to achieve 100% success. Ricky, what's the crack? I love one of those t-shirts. Yeah, get an order in for Santi. Oh, I just put a lot of deep heat stuff on me. I'm itchy and on fire now. So yeah, there's been fireworks this week, guys. Oh my god. So basically what happened is, we'll just give you a little synopsis and then we'll talk about what to do and what you might need to do, and then we'll move forward from that. But basically from what's came out now, and it seems, and I'll be honest, I wasn't a fan of Sam Bankman-Fried. I felt he had too much power in our space. He was very political, which I don't like, because this whole movement is meant to be apolitical. It's detached from politics, okay? All the baby head kissers, you know, the politicians, all right? Let them at it. They shouldn't control money, okay? Money should be a level beneath them. Them lads shouldn't have their hands near it. No human should really control money, because we're not fit to control it, okay? Because we're all corruptible. Even myself, I shouldn't control money. Nobody should, okay? And Sam was very political, and I didn't like that because he was a huge player. He had now the second largest crypto exchange in our space, and here's someone who's really into politics and really one-sided and influencing the political machine, and financing the political machine, and I didn't like that, okay? And then we had CZ, and CZ would be someone that I would trust a lot more, okay? Owner of Binance, the largest exchange in the world, into Bitcoin for a really long time, and here for all the right reasons, okay? CZ is into decentralization. He understands that we want to take money out of state control. We want to take money out of the baby head kissers, okay? We want to take money out of their control. That's what this whole movement is, okay? And basically what Sam was trying to do is, and I put this down to just being a little bit juvenile. Sam accumulated a lot of his wealth, Sam Bankman-Fried, owner of FTX, from trading, okay? And traders are short-term thinkers, and everyone can get lucky trading. Although 90% of people lose money, some people make a little bit of money, and that's how what sucks all the suckers in, is someone makes some money sometime. Same reason people go to the bookies. Someone won and they told you about it and they won the accumulator. Well, hey, but then everyone gives their money away for the whole life trying to find that accumulator, okay? So Sam made a lot of his money, fast money, by trading, and he didn't have the experience, I don't think, to manage that huge company, and they were buying up all the distressed companies in our space. And guys, by the way, we have a good crew on here. If you do me a favor, okay, take out that little finger and give it a stretch, okay? Warm it up there now. Press the like button, okay? Just click the screen and give it a like. It helps the algorithm. If you want your Bitcoin to be worth more people need to learn about it. If you think I'm a good educator, well, by liking the video, you push the content out for more people. And if you really want your Bitcoin to be worth more, well, share the content. And that just means more people get orange pilled faster. Share all content that you see that's good, not just mine, and we basically take the money out of the hands of central banks sooner, okay? It's an inevitability, I believe, okay? But it just might happen sooner. It'd be nicer to be like, to get the job done 5 years earlier. You know, it would be nicer to get the job done 5 years earlier. Okay, so what Sam was doing, Sam Bankman-Fried, he was lobbying, okay? Again, influence of the political machine, Me, I have no time for any of that stuff. It's all nonsense. Leave it to the baby head kissers. Okay, I'm just gonna go surf and live my life. Leave me alone. That's what I say. Okay, but he was lobbying the baby head kissers. Okay, and he was trying to get stuff changed that would mean that Binance wouldn't be able to trade within the US. So basically, he was going around behind people's back, and like if he's here for the movement, he should want all companies to succeed. Okay, but he was basically trying to shaft Binance. Now, CZ, who is here for the movement and will support any company who's building, was the first and largest investor into FTX. So they held a huge portion of FTX's token, which is called FTT. Okay. When CZ found out about this, he was like, no, I don't know about that. And then they also found out that they were using this FTT token to sell to their own company, Alameda Research, which they print out fresh air. Okay, and then Alameda Research are then using this token as collateral, billions of euros or dollars worth of collateral, and then they're out there buying things. But it's like, you're printing your own money. Like, if I just print like Dinny money and I start pushing it out to people and people start accepting, oh, I got a million fucking Dinny dollars. I got some Dinny dollars. I got a million Dinny dollars there. Wow, they're great. But then when someone tries to sell them and someone goes, you fucking idiot, that's just something some lad fucking made up. That's not worth anything. It's not real money. Okay, and that was the problem. They realized that. So CZ decided he wanted to get rid of his FTT token, and he started selling it, and that started to crash the price. Okay, so much so, okay, that a bank run happened on FTX, and a bank run just means that when everyone tries to withdraw their funds at the one time, if they're doing funny business and they're not back one to one, the money's not all there. This is the same in the bank. If we all went to AIB Bank tomorrow and tried to withdraw all our money, they wouldn't have it. It's not there. It doesn't exist. It's called fractional reserve banking. And you should learn about it, because basically banks loan out air and then they take your house off you when you default on your mortgage. It's a crazy system when you actually understand it. But it is what it is, and most people don't understand it, so they never question it and they never think it's crazy. They just think it's normal. Okay? But banks do fractional reserve lending. Now, the whole point of our crypto space is that it's collateral based. Okay, we've actually created a collateral that we can move through the internet. It's called Bitcoin. Okay, so you don't need fractional reserve anymore. Okay, you don't need funny business. You don't need to move air. You can actually move hard collateral instantly and for free. Okay, and that was the invention. That's how big it is and what nobody gets. You will get it. Most people will understand this. 5 or 10 years, they'll get it. But at the moment, not many people have actually done the work to understand how big this movement is. Okay, and just because their financial advisor isn't recommending it, you know, a man in his 60s that probably struggles to turn on a computer, they still don't get it, and they focus on the price of Bitcoin, which is the worst thing to look at. You need to understand the technology. Okay, so basically then what happened is there's a run on FTX. Now the problem with this is this goes a little bit bigger than just FTX, because you see, FTX own a whole lot of other crypto companies, okay, and they've got contagion with some of the biggest, and FTX are the second largest exchange in the world. Okay, so if you haven't, I know I've been harping on about this since Bitcoin with Dinny and Crypto with Dinny started. I've been saying, not your keys, not your coins, learn to use hardware wallets, none of this stuff matters to you, you can live your life happy. Okay, but if you still haven't got the message and you're holding your crypto on an exchange, I'm sorry, I don't normally say this to you, but you're an idiot, okay? There's Dinny calling his community. But you are. You really are. You're dumb, okay? And I'm sorry, but you are. You know, there's no point in telling you you're a great lad. You're stupid. The second largest exchange on the planet has just gone bust. And here you are thinking, it'll be grand. It's like, you're so foolish, okay? So you need to withdraw your Bitcoin off the exchange, and you need to do what's called self-custody. You need to hold it on your own wallet, okay? Because when FTX goes bust, and at the moment, Sam has basically had to go begging to CZ, okay? After first being the big lad, now he's going begging him, going, please buy my company, buy us out. And Binance are looking at their books, but now on Twitter it seems Binance are like, I don't know if we want to buy this thing. The books are cooked to bits. This thing's a mess. And if Binance don't buy FTX, we're going to see an awful mess of exchanges going bust. Now, it's not going to matter to Bitcoin. It's going to be a great opportunity to those of you who understand and have strategies and plans and don't trade or try and time the market and just execute a strategy without emotion. You're going to get yourself super rich, and because remember, money is made in the bull markets, but you get rich, filthy rich in bear markets. Okay, if you understand it and you do it right. This is the difference. All right, you make a few quid in the bull market, and then you lose your ass when the bear market comes. But if you actually know what you're doing and you do it in the bear market, that's when you get filthy rich, okay? So always remember that. That's why this is the exciting time. And the more blood there is and the more exchanges blow up, the better for me, the happier I am. Although I'm not happy to see other people lose their money, that's why I come on. I do these free videos. I try and educate people. I try and take them away from trading mindset and short-term mindset, turn them into investors, and just try and educate people on the structure and how to do that. So Sam had to go and beg CZ to buy his company. CZ mightn't buy the company. If CZ doesn't buy FTX, it's going to be an absolute mess. We're going to see loads of other exchanges go under and fail, and massive contagion. And altcoins, you think they're wrecked, you ain't seen nothing yet. They can still go down another 95% from wherever they are right now. And Bitcoin can definitely trend down a hell of a lot lower as well. So prepare for that. Now, if you are still holding your crypto on exchanges, I'll just give you a simple solution, okay? You don't have a hardware wallet, you don't have a ledger, you're panicking, maybe use a software wallet. You know, you can download Atomic Wallet, or you can download Trust Wallet, or Exodus. Haven't used Exodus in a while now, I'm not sure there's any use. But Trust Wallet or Atomic Wallet, you know, and you could move your Bitcoin there, and now it's not on an exchange, and it's a quick, easy plan. You could literally do that in 10 minutes time. You could have it done, and it's that simple to take your Bitcoin off exchanges. It's the first step in our Retire Early Club. Is we teach you how to custody. We teach you how to use a hardware wallet, how to back it up, how to test the backup, how to use steel wallets, how to recover, all this stuff. Okay, so you never lose your crypto. You never have to worry about all this stuff, and you just sit back and laugh while it's all happening, and the world's falling apart for some people. Okay, there was this cruel twist of irony, and irony is cruel, but it's funny. Kevin O'Leary, okay, a billionaire that came into crypto, again, not for the right reasons, just to make another billion. All right, doesn't give a shit about the movement, doesn't give a shit about you, just cares about making more money. The reason I know that is because when he first came into the space and he didn't really understand that he was footing Bitcoin, he was talking about green, sustainably mined Bitcoins, and it was all just bullshit to try and fud the price so we could buy it cheaper. You know, so that's sort of an asshole I've no time for, because he's basically tricking, you know, normal Joe Soaps who don't really understand it and fooling them into giving their coins to a billionaire. But he's been on the media for the last 3 months, 4 months, 6 months maybe, saying what needs to happen for peak capitulation is a big exchange has to fail. Now, he's one of the big investors in FTX, so the irony is I don't think he thought it was going to be his company that failed. Okay, and he's the chief advisor to FTX, so it's that's welcome to crypto, Kevin. That's what I'd say there. You just got caught with your pants down. He's been saying it all about someone else getting caught, and then he gets caught. But that's the irony. And everyone has to learn hard lessons, and this is what this industry does, is it teaches hard lessons. People come for the quick, easy money, they get schooled, and they either lose their ass or they get educated and they pivot and they change their mindset, and then they get filthy rich. Okay, so it's important that you do that. Now, you guys know, I said at the very start of the video, but in case you didn't catch it, traders are losers. Okay, if you trade, you have a 90% chance of losing money. Okay, and a trader will only tell you about the wins. Sam Bankman-Fried, one of the best traders in the world, you know, he was worth 30 billion. How's he doing now, guys? 90% chance of failure. He's bust. He's bankrupt. He's probably going to prison. Okay, so this is what I tell you. Traders are losers. Okay, it's just the statistics. Investors are winners. CZ is an investor. All right, a decade ago, CZ sold his house and put all that money into Bitcoin. That's why he's worth 65 billion now. Okay, not that specific reason, but because he's invested it for so long. Okay, and he's built amazing stuff, and he's supported our industry and helped build it. But there you have a trader versus an investor. An investor will always win. Okay, and that's why you got to switch your thinking from short term, get rich quick. You guys know my story. I went from mobile home, broken back, zero money in the wallet, to financial freedom. Took 10 years. 10 years. Okay, I think you can get your job done sooner, because you're probably not starting as far behind as me. You might have some money in your bank account. You may not have a broken back. Okay. All right, but it took 10 years of investing in, and it's not luck. It's just, if you do the steps that we teach in Retire Early Club, you get the result. Okay, because all the steps I use are just things that I've taken from all the best investors in the world, because I read all their books 10 years ago, 20 years ago, and I just applied them to crypto, and I applied them to Bitcoin. And because Bitcoin is so powerful, okay, I don't think it's going to take 10 years for people to apply them anymore. Anyway, I'm on a tangent. The number one tip that I can give you, okay, is to have a plan and a strategy. If you're an emotional person now and you're worried about, oh, this, that, the other, should I buy, should I sell? It just means you don't know what you're doing and you're going to be giving your money away. It's highly likely you're going to lose money if you're using emotion. Okay, you need to be emotionless. That's how Paul Tudor Jones is one of the best hedge fund managers of our time, because he just uses maths. Okay, maths are truth, and it's just fully objective. There's no subjectivity, if that's even a word. Okay, but there's no emotion comes into your decision making. It's just pure binary math. Okay, and that's how you need to set up your investment strategy, no matter what you're investing into. When you invest with emotion, and guys, I used to play when I was 18. The internet was what you call it? Internet poker was out, and I was broke and I had no money, but I'm all right at math. Okay, because math's truth. I'm not very intelligent or smart, but I can count cards and I can calculate percentages roughly. Okay, rough enough. Okay, and I can read patterns. So I used to play online poker every evening after work, and I used to make a lot of money. And not a lot of money, but for me it was a lot of money, because I was fecking only earning probably 200 quid a week. And I was probably getting that as well, playing online poker, which was all right. And I had some bigger wins as well, and I played tournament poker. Okay, but when you're playing poker, I don't even know where I'm going with this now. What the hell was I talking about? Oh Jesus, I'm an awful man. Playing poker. Did a little used to play poker. What were we even talking about? I don't know. Sorry. Anyway, totally lost my train of thought. Just told you that I used to play poker and I was pretty good at it, and it was a bit of crack. Okay. Anyway, oh yeah, I have it. It always comes back to me. With poker, okay, when you're playing against someone and you're able to get them, it's called on tilt. It means they're playing with emotion, okay? And that's what you're always trying to do. You're always trying to get someone to play an emotion, because if you just play the cards and you play the hand and you play tight poker on your hand, on your percentages, okay, and you play your cards, all right, you'll win. All you have to do is get your odds to 51, 52%, and you play long enough, you'll win. Obviously a good poker player will have about 60, 70%. But if you can get someone on tilt, they now play with emotion, and you can just make them go bust every time. Once you get someone on tilt, it just means they're playing with them, but they're pissed off because you took their money in the last hand, you took their money this hand, and then you bluffed the hand, then you showed the bluff, and they're fully on tilt. And you just clean them out. You knock them out of the tournament, or if it's a cash game, you make them go bust. Okay? So you never want to be playing by emotion. And it's happened to me as well. When someone is a better player than you, they'll make you play an emotion and you go bust. So it's the exact same with financial investing. If you invest with emotion, you're giving your money away. That's why it's got to be emotionless. That's why you got to have a strategy and a plan. You just stick to it. And that's why it doesn't matter what price Bitcoin is. It doesn't matter what contagion happens on the outside of these markets. It makes no difference to my strategy. It makes no difference to the decisions I make. It takes me about 2 minutes a month to manage my whole investment portfolio. 2 minutes a month. That's the work I have to do. Traders, they open their computer and they sit in front of screens all day, every day. I'm out surfing. I'm living in northern Spain. I surf 3 times a day, and I go to the gym and I go for walks and have the crack. I ain't got time for trading, lads, okay? So traders are losers. Don't be a trader. Become an investor. It doesn't take much time to do it. It takes time to set it up and understand it. And then it might take 2 minutes a month just to maintain. And you've zero emotion in your decision making. Okay? You do the work to understand the collaterals, the protocols. You build a strategy depending on your risk profile, and then you just execute it. And then it's just time in the market, baby. That's what works, rather than timing the market. Last thing I'm going to say is I'm going to give you one more little Dinny bomb. Okay? Hit the like if you want a Dinny bomb. Chatting to, and don't take offense if you're on the live ranting, but been talking to some people this week, and a lot of them, and you probably heard me say this before. I actually wrote my newspaper article there earlier on this morning, and I chatted a little bit about this. Okay, the best investment you can make with your money, all right, if you've got 1,000 quid to invest, all right, don't buy Bitcoin. Okay, don't buy stocks, don't buy gold. If you don't know what the hell I'm talking about, you need to invest that money into you. You're the asset. Okay, you are the asset. And the biggest return, you see, you're going to get compounded returns by investing into yourself. That's why you should invest into yourself. And this is where everyone goes wrong. They don't see it that way. They see it as like spending money. Spending money is when you buy yourself a liability. You go and buy yourself a nice jacket or a nice car, or something that's not going to serve you. Investing into yourself, like hiring a coach or investing into a course or anything like that, where you actually become better, because you can take that with you forever. I invest into courses all the time. Every single time, I'm always investing into something. Okay, anything that I invest into, any course that I do, I absorb it. I have forever. Okay, if that improves me by 1%, it improves me by 1% forever. So what's 1% compounded every year? It's exponential growth, guys. All right, this is where people go wrong. They don't invest into themselves. They keep all their money. Oh, I'll save my money. Dummies. All right, well, not dummies. Maybe you just don't understand it. I was a dummy for half my life when I didn't do this. Okay, and it was only when I started investing into myself, everything starts working out much better. You start be able to generate more money. If you want more money, you can generate more time. If you want more time, you can generate more happiness. If you want more happiness, you can generate more strength. If you want more strength or more fitness or more skinniness, whatever you want to do, invest into yourself. It's compounded returns. Don't focus on the price of something, focus on your return on investment. That's what I focus on. When someone pitches me and say, Dinny, it's 20 grand to work with me, I'm like, all right, and what can I expect in return? And if it's like, oh, well, we're going to do 200 grand, we're going to do 100 grand, it's like, all right, yeah, quick, take the money immediately. All right, but like years ago, I would have been like, Jesus, I'm not paying anyone 20 grand for anything. So understand that you are the asset. Use this bear market to educate yourself, build yourself, make yourself work more, because we're going into a recession. I've been saying that for 3 years now. Okay, since we closed the world, spun up money printers, annihilated small businesses. You don't have to be a genius. Just look at first principles. Like, look outside and see what we done. That's all I done. I opened the window and I looked outside and there was nothing happening. And I went, oh, recession's coming. This shit's going to fall apart. Okay? You're going to have to be worth more. Okay? Because it's going to become more competitive. All right? And unless you're worth more, unless you invest into yourself, you know, it looks like times are going to get hard for a lot of people, a lot of families. That's why use this time. You don't wait until you're in trouble to start digging. Like, have your escape route planned, have your start working on yourself today, because it's always going to give you a return. And that's my best advice to anyone. And it's been the best return that I've ever got, and I still invest heavily into myself, and I always will, because I get such a return on it. And sometimes just a return in happiness, but there's always so much to learn, and the world moves so fast. So invest into yourself. Shameless plug, invest into our course. All you people who keep losing your ass in crypto and buying crap and don't know what you're doing and are still on the fence about doing my course, next bull market, it's going to be 5 times the price. Then you're going to buy it. But honestly, guys, like, if you're, you know, I think retire early, what is it, 99 quid a month, 4 months, and you get to retire early for 400 quid? Jesus Christ, it's way too cheap, I know. It needs to be 4 grand and then 40, and it will be, don't worry. But we'll you know, it's focus on the return on investment. And not even just my course, any course. You need to invest into yourself. If you want to do better, you've got to invest into yourself, because if you're just hanging out with your buddies and talking the same crap all the time, nothing changes. Okay, you don't change. You need to get around other people who want to push themselves, who want to get outside their comfort zone, who want more out of themselves, who think, I can do better, my life's worth a little bit more, I don't think I'm operating at my full potential. And none of us are. It's impossible to do that. But once you realize that, then you strive for what I call progress, not perfection. That was on the wall in my gym. It's been my mantra in my life since I broke my back, realizing that stuff's never going to be perfect, but if I can just strive to be a little bit better every day, that's the beauty. So you have an amazing opportunity right now. Markets crashed, markets wrecked. This is where the multimillionaires are made. This is where the next generation of early retirement people from Bitcoin and crypto are created, in these times, in these days. So embrace it, learn, work on yourself, get your Bitcoin off exchanges if it's still on an exchange, put it on a software wallet, and then get yourself a hardware wallet. Learn how to custody. If you need help with any of that stuff, or you need help creating your own personal plan to retire early, check out our consulting, check out our Retire Early Club. Come and have the crack with us. You don't have to pay me 40 grand. We'll do it for 400 quid. Guys, have a super evening. I'm going to kick back here now. Getting a session going with my buddy. He's going to be on the guitar. We're going to play a few tunes. And relax for the evening. Dinny out. I have no plans to come home yet. The surf over here is too good. I had probably one of my best sessions today out there. Got some really nice waves. So life is good, no complaints. Hope you're having a good time. Hope life is good for you. And Dinny out.